All right, let's talk. Apparently, we got Oleksandr Usyk taking on Dubois in a rematch. I would say, I guess this rematch is warranted. I mean, it had controversy in the fight, and Dubois has, really come back and got some wins. And I think hopefully this kind of give, him, guys like Sean Porter, and a few other guys, give people hope that just because you lose a fight, no matter how you lose it, that you still can come back and, have a successful career. Loss isn't the end of the career. Even, guys like Teofimo Lopez, his career didn't end because he lost. He still came back and became lineal title holder of the world, champion of the world. So, the boys, I mean, he got beat up by Joe Joyce's jab. And Joe Joyce was the better fighter that night. But look who went on to have a better career. So you gotta remember these things, man. Like, one night, shouldn't really judge a boxer's career. You have sometimes where one night, it kills a fighter's reputation. I mean, he could have done 1,000 great fights before that, but one night kills somebody's reputation. I feel like it shouldn't be that way. You did 1,000 good things, you had 1,000 good nights and one bad night. I mean, it's hard for an athlete to perform on a given night when you got, anywhere from 8 to 12 week camps. It's hard to perform on a particular night. And sometimes you have off nights. But in this particular fight, what really is intriguing people is, Usyk getting a little bit up there in age, but heavyweights age different because they don't really got to make weight. But, 37, 38 is still 37, 38. And then also Dubois is seen to become a better fighter. But to me, he's just a little bit too stiff for this fight. I see he slimmed it down a lot. He went with a lot of more lean muscle so he can keep up with Oleksandr Usyk. And some people think, hey, it's just as simple as going to the body. But it's a little bit harder for these guys like Fury to punch to the body without getting clocked up, hit stairs with that straight left hook, with that straight left hand, which is a weapon from Usyk. So, Usyk knows that if he sets a high pace, that Dubois is going to fade. So Dubois got to control the fight. He got to control it with his lead hand. And that's going to be difficult because in the heavyweight, you don't have a lot of moving targets like Usyk. They big and clumsy. Usyk isn't that. You know what I'm saying? He can move off the spot. He can slip the jab. He's just not going to eat the jab. And he has to be pushing Oleksandr Usyk back. If he's pushing him back and, controlling the real estate, he probably going to win this fight by putting him on the back foot. That's going to start with a jab. That's going to start with some good body work. For Usyk, his job is to put the boys on the back foot and keep ramping up the pace where he can't go. He stopped him last time. People say, well, the body shot hurt Usyk and, he should have been called. He still would have got up and won the fight. To me, he still would have got up and won the fight. The fight would have ended the exact same way. But they got a reference point. We got to find a way to go to the body, and maybe we can slow him down with the body work and the jab. And maybe that's what they got to do. I think that's what they have to do. Control the pace, use your jab, control the pace, go to the body, push him backwards, and come in better condition. If you slow that fight down, you'll win. And push him backwards. So, I mean, for Usyk, is you business as usual. Put the bigger guy on the back foot, hit him with shots he don't see coming, touch the body. And, it's business as usual. You already beat him. Protect the body, touch the body, use your angles around him. He can't keep up with the speed. He too stiff. A lot of those European fighters, they too upright. They too upright to deal with and too stiff to deal with athletic fighters. That's why you see a lot of them going to get American coaches to kind of know how to deal with it, with the athleticism. That's why. Excuse me. He too stiff, and they say, okay, we're gonna lean out for this fight. We're gonna do more wind sprints. Gonna run a little bit longer in distance. No, you gotta pump that jab out there. Double it, triple it. You gotta walk him down, be physical with him. Maybe work on the uppercut, punch him to the chest. But I'm excited. I don't know who on the card, but I'm excited for the fight. And, you know, the boys can come out on top. You know, it just shows people that one loss doesn't define you. But for Usyk to win, it's just what he did the first time. Set a high pace. You know, he ain't got no great defense. His head gonna be on the line. It ain't hard to find. And, you know, when I throw punches, he don't slip to make a move. A lot of guys, you throw punches today, they ball up. Even when they ball up, Pacquiao was known for balling up, waiting for you work, then jump on you. You know what I'm saying? When they ball up, some of them don't throw a desperation punch, to get off me punch. You know, but a lot of these guys don't punch with them or counter punch for real. And I think in this fight, he gonna have to learn to punch with Usyk. A good strong jab, punching with Usyk, that'll stop all of that. But when Usyk throw, you got to be prepared to deliver your punches while he throwing. And everybody, obviously, we see in boxing, don't have that ability to throw punches with the guy. A lot of these guys throw reckless punches because they know ain't nothing coming back. But the boys, the key to victory, put Usyk on the back foot, use the jab, control the pace, work the body, pace yourself. For Usyk, it's the total opposite. Put the boys on the back foot, throw punches because he's not going to counter punch, work his body, set a relentless pace. And, you know, about 6th, 7th, 8th round, by the championship rounds, he'd be drop dead tired and you just finished the show. So, and also Usyk said he only got 2 fights left. He said he only got 2 fights left. So when you put that, you start speaking that into existence, he already finished in the mind. So the boys should, you know, send him off into retirement. Hit the shoulders, hit the elbow. Treat him like the $2 hooker. He should treat him, he should go in there and treat him like he is a smaller guy. Like he don't belong in the ring with him. You know? Easier said than done when you got a moving target. But ultimately, I think it's a good style matchup. You know, hopefully the boys, you know, in great shape, got some southpaws. They work about putting a smaller guy on the back foot. But I just think Usyk is just too athletic for him. I think it's too much athleticism for Usyk. I mean, for the boys. You know, the movement killed him, the speed killed him, the conditioning killed him, the pace killed him. So, but, you know, if he can put Usyk on the back foot, he got a good chance. But he got to keep him on the back foot. He got to be the bully in there. Kind of like he did with Anthony Joshua. But the difference is Usyk head not going to be on that line like Anthony Joshua head was on that line. That's the difference. You got to go find Usyk, punch, jab to the chest, jab to the shoulder. But I like Usyk, 10th round stoppage. It'll pretty much be the same thing in my opinion. Um, the Brick Killer, Usyk, the Brit Killer, the English and Muffin Slayer. I like Usyk in 10. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Hit the link in the description. Follow me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon, Kick, Twitch, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Check out the Heavyweight Boxing Talk playlist, the Fight Prediction playlist as well too. Like I said, join the Patreon. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.